Hi everyone. Yes. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Hello in
Good. What
Korea.
a surprise. What a surprise, Moxie. You're pink.
I am pink. I didn't
Oh my.
I didn't expect it. I was just gonna get lots of highlights and go
Mhm.
kind of blonde. And then I was like halfway through, I was like, let's get crazy. And then we just went and picked out a pink color and put it in. I'm so blessed that the girl who does my hair has been doing it for like 10 years, and we were right next door to a private supply company. So we just picked out a pink and did it.
Wait, so it was just out of a whim?
Yeah, that's how I
Oh
live
my
my life,
god.
DS.
That's awesome. It really fits you. What do you guys all think of Moxie's new hair?
Yeah, what do you think of my hair?
I love it. I love it. It's so cute.
From what I can tell, no one has said anything about it yet in the chat.
They're waiting for it. Oh my god. It's 9 a.m. here.
Ooh, it is 6 p.m. here, but also you're a day ahead of us, right?
It's Monday.
Yeah, so it's Sunday here. Sunday
Oh, you're
at
right.
6:02 p.m. Central Time.
That is right. That is right. It's Sunday there. I was drinking till very late. So I'm just trying to. Where's my?
Ooh, spill it, spill the tea.
I have to hydrate.
I will dehydrate.
How is everyone? The color on the color is fire.
Thank you. Well, you know how my hair was like blonde around my face and then kind of was like a bright orange and then a darker orange going back? You can kind of still see that variation in the color, but I like it. I like how this is pink and this is more like magenta.
Hmm.
So I love it.
Love it. Yeah. Wait. 2 a.m. in South Africa. Oh my God. You're oh. Okay. Let's see. 12 here in England. We have international crowd here. I love it.
I love it.
Oh, TT Long got into School of My Dream. Congrats.
Yeah, congrats.
So the biggest mystery that we have today is obviously the mystery partner. Are you excited about the mystery partner?
Um, yeah, kind of. Like I'm worried because no tea, no shade, which is my new favorite thing to
No
say.
tea, no shade.
Um, I feel like in 2020, they've, for the most part, really built us up to like expect something wild and then it's something underwhelming.
Hmm.
And I'm just hoping some of the rumors about who's supposed to be coming back and stuff, like if some of those, if it was a couple of those people, it would be underwhelming for me. But also, WWE doesn't cater to me; they cater to a whole worldwide fan base. So, what does my opinion matter?
Moxie, your voice does matter. That's why you are an interdimensional
Shiro!
hero. Wow. Maybe I'm so
How did you
dumb.
like when you were editing the fan awards? How long I announced Sasha
Sasha
Banks?
Banks. That was very no, I loved it. I loved it.
I thought you were
We
gonna
need
cut it
we
out for sure.
no, we needed some kind of variation.
I know we said her name so many times.
And I love how dramatic it was for the Woman of the Year. You like it was great.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree.
I
It's
loved it.
amazing how close so many of the contests were as well.
Yeah.
But we got a lot of shade, as we always do. I just want to
Yeah,
remind
sure.
anyone watching, Ring the Bell didn't come up with those nominees, nor did we pick the winners. It was all fans.
Maybe
Fans
you
came up
should
with the
next time.
nominees. They came up
Yeah.
with the winners. That isn't anything. So like, don't be mad at us. Be mad at your fellow fan for choosing
Hmm.
all of that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was completely 100% fans. We kind of changed it up. So this is our third year doing it. First year it was 100% fans. Second year was Casey from Square Circle Siren, who passed away this year. Their team came up with the nominations. So it was like the expert nominees. This year we went back to all fans because I not to be well. I don't know. I feel like when I had it with Casey, I thought it was in control. You know what I mean? Like he was
Yeah.
such an expert of like indie women's wrestling scene, all the women's wrestling scenes. I was like, he can take good nominees. But
I feel if I matter at all, which so many people are saying Moxie matters in the chat, that maybe for 2021,
mhm.
we as an expert panel come up with like 10 choices.
Yeah.
Then the fans can narrow that down to the 4 choices. And then they should vote on those last 4 choices to who actually wins, you know? I don't think it would have changed many of the names we saw as the nominees this year, but I think it would just give it a little bit more. So the people who are upset that it was all a WWE roster or all Sasha Banks, which it's the year of Banks, so I don't know how people are mad. I think it would like help make everyone more happy.
But speaking of Sasha Banks, not giving any spoilers, how was Sasha Banks on the last episode? Was it the last episode of Mando?
It is the last. It's the
season finale.
Season finale, not
Season
series finale.
Mm-hmm.
I would say I don't think she is the next Rock Johnson, but she did a lot better than like. If that was like Eva Marie or something, I'd be like,
not the Eva Marie.
So
Eva Marie?
I'm just saying because she always said on Total Divas how she's an actress and she has all these other talents. Like I don't think she would have held a candle to Sasha Banks.
Oh, good. She also did the Tornado DDT, right?
Sasha's abilities are more in-ring promos than creating a character.
Okay. Well, so Disney Plus is
sorry.
Disney Plus doesn't service in Korea, so I can't watch it yet. So I'll watch it and see how it is. I saw that Tornado DDT that she did, so maybe
but I was like, if you were gonna put a legitimate wrestling move in it, why wouldn't you put the bank statement in it?
You want Sasha Banks to bank statement Boba Fett?
Yeah, that would be awesome. Why wouldn't you put what she's known for in it? You know what I mean?
Wait, so what's this
my
first
network
match?
Keeps lagging. Is it just in a video package right now?
Yeah, I think it's I'm blanking on the name. No, Drew McIntyre versus AJ Styles.
Okay, well, it's still a video package for me right now. It's not. I don't think it's showing it to me live.
It is. It's still video package.
Oh, okay.
It's a long video package.
Okay. Which also, here's another thing, and I'm being so controversial tonight. I know with me apologizing to fans
Sasha Banks
about the fan awards or whatever. So for anyone who's newer to our fan base here at Ring the Bell, someone is like coming at us like, why do you only review women's wrestling? And I just want to point out we are a women's wrestling specific channel. And this isn't about us not being fair because you're right, equal means,
Wait, that's so stupid though. Are they gonna go to like a food channel and like why don't you give chance to the workout? Like what?
I just want to say like the reason we don't focus on men's wrestling and the reason we chose to focus on women's wrestling is men's wrestling gets a lot of representation. Women's wrestling, so we're just here to equalize the representation. Hi, Phil.
We're talking about this one person that's trolling us.
Yeah, like why don't you review men's wrestling?
Actually, no. There was an idea though. Didn't Joey wanting us to expand to men's wrestling?
Yeah, and I was like, brah, we're Ring the Bell, not Ring the Balls.
Not Ring the Balls. Stop.
How does that Ring the Balls?
Okay, that is the worst thing I've heard this entire year. Ring the Balls. Oh my god. If we do make like a if we ever make a male version of this channel, it will be Ring the Balls.
What's going on with my nose? Why does it look so red? Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. How is it going, Phil?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. Are you excited about this first match?
I think it's gonna be a good match.
It's Ring the Boobs.
The boobs.
Ring the Balls need to be trademarked. Trademark Ring the Ball. Oh my god. Moxie, let's. This is what you started.
I know. Hashtag ring the balls.
Hashtag it.
Yeah, someone asked if I would ever have a match with Nina Samuels. Oh my god, my dreams would come true. We could just like have a voice match and we're just like singing show tunes back and forth at each other. It would be so amazing.
That's called SmackDown Karaoke Showdown.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
A little bright.
I thought Drew was. Oh, so Drew is done with Randy Orton?
Yes.
Good, good.
Thankfully, I'm so glad that feud went on way too long.
So is Randy now? Randy's now dealing with
The Fiend.
right? Didn't they feud before? Or was that when he was Bray?
That was back when Bray was still just Bray, and that was like what, 2 years ago?
Okay.
They're starting with a TLC match?
I mean, it is called TLC.
Oh, it is a TL. So I'm surprised that none of the women's matches are TLC.
Well, I mean, they kind of booked the women's matches kind of last minute. It seemed like,
which is really weird because I feel like they have been building it for a very long time.
So
at least with Lana.
So we built. I was laughing at this because I didn't watch Raw this week, but we built up to this Lana match all this time, and she's not in a match.
So I feel like it has to be Lana.
It's not going to be Lana because she's hurt, right?
Is she like legit?
I think she's legit injured.
Wait, really?
I think so. I think she's got like an ankle injury or something like that.
She always has an ankle injury.
But so you know who my guess is coming out, right? And you know what the rumor is.
It's hurt.
What is it, Bill? Tell us.
It's Charlotte.
That's better than the rumor I was hearing, so I'm good with that.
What's the rumor you were hearing?
Eva Marie.
Oh, that is better. It's not that much better, but it's better, I guess.
I just feel like it'd be so weird to introduce her right here. And she isn't like in any of the storylines or anything, just to be a mystery partner. Like Charlotte makes more sense. She doesn't need a build up or reintroduction or anything.
Well, Nia injured her, so it makes story sense for her to come back.
Yeah.
Well, she quote unquote injured her. I am partially hoping beyond hope that it's Kyrie. I know it's not good.
Oh, Kylie Ray.
But
yeah.
I really
not Kylie Ray. Kyrie Singh. Yeah.
It's not going to be Kyrie, but that's who I want it to be.
That would be great.
Or Naomi. It's not going to be Naomi either, though. But
oh, so I did. Okay, so I guess PW Insider is reporting that Lana will be off television for 3 to 4 weeks. So wait, it's an actual. But there is no report about if it's an actual or not.
I don't know. It seems like it's an injury for them to report that she's going to be off TV. That's the only reason I would think that she's off TV.
That's so bizarre.
I don't know, but this is what happens when you focus an entire women's division on one show around one person. Then you don't know how to fix it when she's not there. It's like, I don't know why they did that. It just didn't make sense.
I don't know how true this is, but I'm reading that the USA Network is very unhappy with the ratings right now and like all the storylines and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so they're kind of like mad at the E.
Yeah, so they want it to be more adult, is what the news was, right? Why? The underground is coming back.
Oh my god!
What's your thought on that, Phil?
Because I mean, I feel like if the ratings are dropping, it's their fault. Like Raw hasn't been good. It hasn't been a good show for a few weeks.
It's terrible.
And I mean, I don't know, man. But yeah,
Well,
I
think
hope
it's a
that
bit,
this
yeah.
marks the end of this Lana stuff and we can kind of pull back on having Lana and it front and center of everything because it was just getting really tiresome to watch.
Lana was?
It's not Lana's fault. It's the position they
not
put
Lana's
her
fault,
in.
yeah.
Like she was just in too many segments.
It's the fact that she's getting the spotlight, and both, I mean not both. So it's the women's champion and the women's tag champions. All three of them were used to prop her up. Was the problem?
Yeah, she shouldn't have been such a focal point on Raw. That didn't make any sense to me. And like, I don't dislike Lana. I don't think Lana's bad. I think she is good in all the entertainment stuff. But in the where she was at, it was just too much Lana. It was just way too much Lana.
Yeah, totally. So if this is true that she's actually injured, that is too many eggs in one basket gone wrong.
But I mean, I didn't even understand what was the end goal with it. What were you going to make her tag champion?
I feel like it has to be a table match. It was supposed to be, right?
That's what I felt like. But if the end goal was to do that with Asuka, then I felt like Asuka was going to end up helping her win that match. So what did we really learn from that? Like Lana doesn't get much. I don't know. I just never understood the end game for it. Like it just seemed like it was too much placed on this storyline for me.
Yeah. B Tigla said, "Sorry, off topic, but Moxie, your hair is gorgeous."
Super chat. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Phil didn't even notice.
No,
I'm
you
sorry.
can't miss it.
Thanks a lot.
I did.
Phil.
I did notice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was just trying to be polite. I don't ever want to, just I don't know. I don't know what makes people uncomfortable. I be just trying to stay in my lane.
Oh, it's so good. Also, I don't think anyone has noticed, even on Instagram, and it's just through photos, so it's probably difficult. It's actually a great deal shorter too.
I'm eating
Is that
chocolate
It's
pie.
like almost 6 inches shorter.
Oh, you cut it too?
Yeah, it's way shorter.
Is that a moon pie you're eating?
It's called chocolate pie. It's a chocolate pie. Is what it is.
It looks like a moon pie. I agree with Phil.
What is moon
That's
pie?
exactly what it looks like.
A moon pie? It's like a piece of graham cracker, marshmallow.
It does look like
in
moon
the middle,
pie.
and then dipped in chocolate.
It probably is a moon pie copy.
Maybe, or maybe moon pie copied them. Who knows?
So I don't know why, but moon pie or the choco pie in Korea, this is like they supplied a lot to the military. So I ate it a lot when I was in the army. So all the feels. Lumi's here.
Cool. What's up?
It's in the chat. Lumi Kang. Best Korean desserts. My favorite is shaved ice.
Is that like a snow cone?
Yeah.
Ooh,
But
I like those.
Better. Wait, so Phil, what do you think about the possibility of Rhea Ripley getting called up today? Swag Pro talked about it.
Oh, I would like that. I don't really think it's gonna happen, but I would like that. I don't know. I think they should save Charlotte coming back for something else, like the Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it's happening tonight.
Yeah, I think Charlotte was also like teasing it too.
Really, I didn't see that.
Let me see. Maybe I saw something wrong.
Come on, they're ready to put those titles on Asuka and Charlotte and make Charlotte a Grand Slam champion. We already know. Come on.
Agreed. Yeah, they're just. I mean, basically, Asuka was warming it up.
And actually, I think she's more than a Grand Slam champion because I think she's the only champion in this era to have held the Divas Championship as well. So technically, like she's held all championships.
She did.
And nobody else in this era will be able to do that, of course.
And no one can do it now. Wait.
Yeah,
was Naomi ever Divas champion?
No, and she should have been.
Isn't that so sad?
It is.
What is the
What
reason?
about, what about
There was only one Black Divas champion, and it was Alicia Fox.
Alicia Fox, yeah.
Well, I guess if she ever comes back, she could try to become a Grand Slam champion.
Come on, make it happen. Grand Slam Alicia Fox. Come on.
Yes.
Win all the
hashtag that.
championships. Go to NXT.
Grand Slam
Win that
Alicia
championship.
Fox. Grand Slam Alicia Fox.
Just win all the championships in 2 years.
Well, speaking of Alicia Fox, I hope everyone's having a Foxy holiday.
I kind of miss Alicia Fox, man. Like, I don't know.
Someone asked, did Alicia get fired or something? Yes.
Sort of.
Fired? No.
She got like put on suspension and then just never brought back off suspension until her contract expired.
Yeah, it was pretty much they made her an alumni and then she was just gone.
Yeah, because you remember that like alumni show, she was like there with all the alumni as a legend. That was weird. But yeah, also Alicia Fox stopped uploading on her social media and everything.
Yeah, she did that for quite some time. Then she came back for a little bit, and now she's back to radio silence.
So speaking of Alicia Fox, let me talk about my little investigative journalism I did. So you know how Alicia Fox started this like feel good something. She started something that like some kind of organization or company.
Yeah.
What was it called?
I don't remember the name of it.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So she started something, and we were like, "Oh, this is so awesome that she's starting this like positive group." So I was looking into it, and she trademarked it, and I did a little investigation, and she trademarked it as a clothing brand. So I thought she was going to open a clothing brand pretty soon. But I don't think it happened. So Fox says she was going back to school. Okay, got it.
For what, I wonder? Fashion merchandising, perhaps?
Oh my god. Alicia
I'm sure there's some.
I think she was a chemistry major or something like that. Yeah,
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, Alicia Fox, Lillian Garcia episode is probably the saddest one I've heard. It's really sad.
I don't think I've listened to that one.
Lillian Garcia cast just in general is super sad. It's like it gets really deep.
I don't think I've been paying attention this whole time. Who's that large man in the background?
Almost.
Yeah.
I haven't been watching the main roster, so I don't know who that is. Is that a wrestler?
That's like AJ Styles' like bodyguard / heater. And
is he from NXT?
Yeah, his name was Jordan something on NXT, but his name is Almost on a regular.
Almost.
Okay. He's so tall. I thought he was like a celebrity.
Yeah, he's like 7 feet tall.
Yeah, I thought he was like a celebrity, like a NFL player or something.
Well, who is the sommelier? The Carmella's manager.
He's like a Cirque du Soleil guy, or he's from somewhere. Like, but it throws me off every time he's in the ring because it's like he's just there to get beat up. So
yeah, he was also in NXT.
I don't remember him ever being on NXT. I think he's just like doing extra stuff. I'm not sure.
Yeah, got it.
He takes a good beating.
He does. Good for him. Oh, Camilla said, "I love Moxie's pink hair."
Thank you.
Wait, so is that going to be like hot? You're keeping it hot pink, or is it going to like fade out a little bit? Of like, what are you looking for?
Well, these kinds of colors always fade out a little bit. I'll stay pink for a while, and then I have a whole almost rainbow set up of like the different various hair colors I want to go through.
You're gonna have a rainbow hair?
No, I'm gonna do like different colors, one after another after another.
You know, we had a co-host that had rainbow hair.
Remember when what?
We had a co-host that had rainbow hair.
Who was it?
Her name.
Was it like a guest, or was it she who shall not be named?
You know it.
The other star. I
The
got you.
other star. Yes.
I'm the only one with bright colored hair now.
So I saw there's a news going around that apparently Robert Stone was telling this other celebrity that told a podcaster that Melina was supposed to return to NXT as a Robert Stone brand,
Really?
but she was injured or something that she had to be out for 3-4 weeks or something.
Remember
So
when
it
she
didn't
came
happen.
out and yelled at everybody and was like, "Stop spreading these rumors, everybody, because nobody knows if I'm coming back and it can happen any day." I was like, "What are you talking about?" Like,
Wait, who said that? Oh yeah, no, Melina said that, right?
yeah, she went on like that long rant, and I was like, what? What are you talking about?"
No, I get her point because she really wants to come back probably, so she's not gonna say like, "No, I'm not," but then she's like, "I can," but nobody reached out to me. Is probably what she's getting at, right?
But I thought it was like when it was really reported a lot that Melina was coming back, I thought it seemed like she was, and then it was just kind of like she came out and was like, "You dirt sheets don't know anything," and I was like, "What? What? Calm down." It almost felt like it was supposed to happen, but something happened, like she got injured, and then all of a sudden she like yelled at all of the people that reported it. But I was like, clearly they got it from somewhere. Like I don't think like it just came out of thin air.
Okay, so you think there is some?
Because this thing was everywhere. Like it was on PWI, not PWI. It was on somewhere else.
I think it was a PW Insider that Mike Johnson. It's the
Yes,
guy that reported it.
and it was somewhere else. Like it was some pretty big name sites, and that's why I was like, wait, hold on, like what? This isn't like this just came from like some nobody. So it didn't just come out of thin air.
How do I get Drew McIntyre's thighs? A lot of squats.
Like you'll never. I don't think you can grow taller.
No, I'm not saying that I'll be taller. Wow, she's calling me short.
Shorter than him, he's like 6'4".
He is very tall. Yeah, I gave up on that. Can I be like Alexa Bliss at least?
You want to be the height of Alexa Bliss, but like the shoulders and thighs of
I feel like I would
Drew
do.
McIntyre. That is a
So like,
crazy sort of.
So like John Silver almost like
Yeah.
Johnny Hungy.
But as I was describing it, I was thinking of Alexa Bliss as thick as Drew McIntyre, but with DS's face. What a visual.
I'm working out, so it might happen.
Oh, Alonzo Smith says, I think DS has great legs.
Thank
When have
you.
they ever seen your legs on camera?
Right now. My PJ. Is Drew McIntyre still going with that like sexy gimmick? Didn't he have that for a little bit? Didn't he have like a little bit of that? Like he's a hot one. You know, he's like a hot.
Who are you talking about?
Didn't he have like he's a sexy Irishman gimmick?
He's not Irish.
Oh, sorry.
He's Scottish, right?
God, he's like a sexy Scottish man. No? Okay, never had that. Maybe I imagined it.
Braveheart?
No, I'm gonna Google it. He definitely had this. And I was like, that's a choice. Hot Scottish.
Okay.
You're gonna get some results that
Yeah,
you might not want.
Drew McIntyre sexy.
So, who do you think
is Drew McIntyre hot?
Drew McIntyre or Sheamus?
Oh, Drew. I'm on Drew team.
Disagree.
Oh my god.
I typed in Drew McIntyre sexy gimmick, and Google was like, "Did you mean Drew McIntyre gay gimmick?" I'm like, no, no.
This is your Google just knows you. It's trying to pick up all your trends.
I swear, it was the WrestleMania time. Oh, I don't know.
Jalen, you are correct.
What is correct?
Jalen.
We have super chat.
Super
Super
chat.
chat. Okay, Moxie, would you read it for me?
Yes. It says, do y'all think Alexa Bliss will appear tonight during Randy versus Fiend? And thoughts on Bianca versus Bailey on SmackDown? Because we were just talking about Scottish, I almost said Scott down, so I had to like refocus my brain.
What'd you think of the SmackDown match, Phil?
I don't. WWE keeps doing this thing with their people that they want us to root for, where they are like, we have to earn it, and I don't understand why they do that. Like, Bianca's been on the roster all year. Like, why is she losing like the first match of a feud? Like, we don't really need that to happen to get interested. We're already interested. Like, I I don't know. I guess in some ways Bailey needed the win, but Bailey has been champion for a year, so I just don't know. I didn't get it. I don't understand what it does for either of them, and
Did you like the
it's
match?
just gonna get to the point where Bianca beats her later. So it just
Yeah.
feels like a pointless win. It just feels like 50-50 booking like they always do.
Interesting. Well, Moxie, what'd you think?
What did I think during?
The Bailey Bianca match on SmackDown.
I didn't watch it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, great.
It was a good match.
It was a good match, yeah. I mean, I like it because Carmella's and Sasha Banks feud is going on, so they're doing a SmackDown feud. So instead of just not using Bianca and Bailey, who are both big name, I like that they're having side feud, and they can create great matches from it, and hopefully Bianca will get a win out of Bailey, and that'll be a huge win for Bianca. And that said, I think this is the first loss that Bianca had in main roster, right?
Right, and that's why I'm like, it just was kind of like to have her first loss like that to Bailey on just like a television match. It just was weird. I just didn't know what it did for either of them. That was my whole thing. Like, it was a good match. I liked that Bailey basically outsmarted her. She didn't out wrestle her. But again, I mean, didn't we run vignettes forever going that she was the smartest and she still got outsmarted?
Yeah,
Like,
but if someone's like if someone's like strongest and smartest and everything, and they gotta have some kind of strong foe, right?
yeah, I guess. I don't know. I guess to me, I don't know. I guess what people are all gonna say is she cheated to beat her. She didn't beat her clean because she raked her eyes. But
Yeah.
I just feel like if anything, it was formulaic. That's what I'll say it was. It was everything WWE always does with their faces. They always give them these losses like, aha, the mustache twirling heel wins again. You too late, you gotta win, you gotta tune in next week. And it's like, it doesn't make me more interested in their program. Like, it just kind of makes me feel like I've seen this before.
My favorite thing about Phil's whole description there is the mustache swirl.
Yeah, I know. I'm already thinking
because it was an amazing visual, and like whenever I'm trying to like say something heelish, I'm always like, And it was perfect. It was mwah.
So how would you book Bianca, Phil? If you can book her however you want.
If I could book her however I want, I feel like you've got to have a blow off match to this, and then she should win the Rumble. Like, come on, just go ahead and just go for it and have her win the Rumble. Have her challenge Sasha at WrestleMania.
Okay. Oh wait, what's happening? The Money in the Bank?
He's cashing in. He's cashing in. He's cashing in.
He didn't even bring it out though. Oh, there it is. Whoops.
Oh.
What is this shirt John Morrison wearing?
Oh wait, we have someone in the so we have one of our Patreon exclusive. What is it? Oh, Discord member, Jiggy.
What up? What up?
We can't hear you, Jiggy.
Jiggy, we meet again.
Jiggy,
you gotta turn your audio on, buddy.
I was muted in. Well, okay, that was a bit embarrassing. It is. Wait,
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. I just woke up. I woke up like an hour before the show started, so I'm just looking forward to what's happening right now. I was
Oh my
actually.
god,
Oh,
it's back.
oh, wait. I was gonna say something, but I forgot.
Oh wait, wow.
Nikki, who's behind you?
Yeah, who's
Oh,
behind
that's my
you?
brother.
Hi, Nikki's brother.
Don't mind him. He's just there.
Tell
Yeah.
him to turn around again.
Oh my god, almost is so. Oh my god.
I never realized how tall he was.
Your almost is awesome. Oh my god. Almost gonna fuck him up. Oh my god. Oh my.
Yeah,
Oh.
you got to get out of there, Morrison.
Y'all, he'd need to go up the ladder just 2 rungs and he could grab the fucking thing.
Oh, you haven't got to the part where he got flung out then.
I'm
Darn.
telling you, my stuff is lagging.
Is it?
Oh,
Oh
it
my
has
god.
actually
Almost
made me
is.
a bit interested in the match. Because, like,
Yo, I
it was
think
pretty slow, in my
almost
opinion.
is oozing charisma. I love it.
He is.
What do you think,
He
Phil?
like destroyed Miz. Like
Yeah, he destroyed
Miz is
me.
still laying there. Like he just like the shower water was too hot.
Oh my god, he's just Miz is there like shaking his hand. Good acting. It's becoming.
That's all those Marines.
This is a freaking long ass match.
Yeah, it's a TLC match. I expect it
It
to be kind of
is.
long.
So Jiggy, how are you? What time is it there?
It's 8:37 in the morning over here.
Wow.
Oof.
Are you in Manila?
And yes.
Ah.
And Troy and I usually call at this hour when we watch the pay-per-view, but I don't think he's awake, so
It's 9 a.m. here, so
you're in
yeah.
Korea, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
So Jiggy has this podcast
Yeah,
called
Yes.
Pipe Bombshell, inspired by AJ Lee, I'm guessing, right?
Of course. Yeah. We were thinking of it, and then we just watched that video as we were thinking of podcasting. So we're like, yeah, this is appropriate.
Caden Schaefer said, DS, could you imagine if Kyrie returned and we get another Shayna?
Shayna.
I would love it. I have a big hole in my heart because Kyrie left. So
Yeah.
sad. But I heard Kyrie's having a talk show there.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
She's
miss
thriving.
Kyrie.
She's thriving there.
I miss Kyrie. I kind of am sad that we never got Oscar versus Kyrie on the main roster.
Yeah.
Like I thought that should have been the title match at some point, and it just never happened.
Yeah. So sad. Jiggy, does your brother watch wrestling?
Oh, he's actually the one who really got me into wrestling, but
Yeah,
not
there,
as much
man.
anymore though. He's been pretty busy.
Oh, wow. Actually, this is kind of. I'm kind of into this match.
Same.
And that doesn't happen that often.
We know how you feel about men's wrestling.
Yeah. I don't get interested a lot, but this is kind of cool. Like,
Yeah, I think that's it.
so many
Whoa!
shenanigans. Ooh. DS being into men's match, yeah. I think the last match I was interested in was Roman Reigns
Oh
versus
no!
Drew
Why did
McIntyre.
AJ gonna win?
jump on it like that?
I feel what? Why are they not treating John Morrison well?
Yeah, he hasn't really done anything since he came back. I don't know.
Right? It's so sad. Oh, this is a good one. F Mary Kill with 3 of these. Moxie, would you do it?
I didn't hear the question. What?
F Mary Kill with the 3 people in the ring.
Oh, F Mary Kill. Well, if you marry someone, you also get to F them. So
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre,
Married? Okay.
F
Oh.
AJV, and kill the Miz.
Have you seen Ms. and Mrs.?
Yes,
Miz
I
and
watch it.
Mrs.?
It's one of my guilty pleasures, although it's not as good as Jersey Shore.
Yo, Miz is so nice. Miz is so nice. Even like, especially compared to back in the days, like John Cena, how he was on Total Bellas. I'm like, Miz is so nice. And so
That's true.
I would marry the heck out of Miz, and then F Drew, and kill the guy community.
The guy community.
Jiggy, you have thoughts?
I would honestly do the same thing. I was about to say,
The
Miz
same?
and Mrs. kind of made me fall in love
Big fan.
with Miz as a person. Yeah, because we saw how he really is, and then we all know how hot Drew McIntyre is, and yeah, AJ Styles, that speaks for itself. So yeah.
Phil, do you have an opinion?
I have an opinion on this.
No, F Mary Kill.
Nah.
No, he writes for Complex Magazine. He doesn't do that kind of questions.
No.
He's an established writer.
No.
This was a good match. I am thoroughly entertained.
I'm a bit disappointed though. I really wanted the Miz to be world champion again, to be
Again?
honest. It's been a while.
Anthony says Jiggy's dimples are so cat.
Thank you.
Show it off. Show it off. Show your dimples.
Jiggy
Come
does have stupendous dimples.
Do I want to turn around or something?
So Jiggy only invited Moxie to the show, and Jiggy hates everyone else.
No,
Jiggy's like, who are the other people?
No, we would love to have Bill and Diaz on our show. When? Let's set it up already. Come on.
I don't want to invite myself, Jiggy.
That's how you do business, Jiggy. Someone breaks it up, you say, let's book it. Yes, yes.
No, because we were
yes.
actually talking about, no, like for real, Diaz. Troy and I were talking about this. Oh wait, Diaz is in Korea right now. This is like the best time to have him on our show.
Yeah,
Because
you're right.
our time difference wouldn't be that. Wait, let's talk about. Wait, or actually,
Actually, it would have been great if it was last 2 weeks because I was quarantined and was not doing anything.
oh, that's true. Right, I didn't know.
Listen.
Saw
some of these pictures of Kayla climbing the ladder.
Kayla was climbing the ladder?
I don't know why she was climbing the ladder, but I was interested.
She's ready. Remember that SmackDown versus Raw storyline where Trish Stratus climbed the ladder and became the World Heavyweight Champion? Do you know what I'm talking about? No?
It was a ladder match?
No, it was a SmackDown versus Raw game storyline. Where Trish Stratus...
Question.
You have no idea what I'm talking about.
What are all the names of the current female backstage interviewers? So there's Kayla.
Mm-hmm. Shara Sharver.
Yeah. And then there's one more.
Who is it? Jiggy, do you know?
I have no idea. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Jiggy.
She has really short hair like here.
I feel like I'm supposed to know this.
I'm
you already said Sarah Striver.
Who's the other one?
The one that's on NXT only.
Because Phil wouldn't participate in F, Marry, Kill, but I was going to say since he was interested in Kayla climbing the ladder, let's ask him. Kayla.
Oh, with the three of them?
Yeah.
Kayla. I'm going to just throw this out there. I'm going to go with F with Kayla because Kayla doesn't like cheesecake. I cannot marry anyone that doesn't like cheesecake. I don't know what's wrong with her that she doesn't like cheesecake.
She doesn't like cheesecake?
She doesn't like cheesecake. This was like a whole thing on Twitter. I was like,
I don't like Cheesecake Factory.
I've never been to the Cheesecake Factory.
Really?
Same.
But you know what Moxie likes?
Cheese
And charcuterie board.
Yeah, it's true.
She started a business making charcuterie board.
And listen, full disclosure, you guys can't see it because I'm only ever on camera, my face up. But I've gained like close to 15 pounds during all this social distancing, and it's literally only because I cannot stop eating cheese.
I'm the opposite. I cannot stop eating salamis and
Oh,
prosciutto
yeah?
and stuff like that. I embarrassed myself one because I was at a company party and I was like drunk and I probably shouldn't be, but then I was keep eating just prosciutto and everyone was talking about me apparently. It was like, what's up with that dude just eating prosciutto like crazy?
Yes, annihilating that meat.
Yeah. I was
Is no one
drunk.
understanding what I'm saying right now?
DS likes his meats.
That's what I'm saying. It's a sexual innuendo.
I have no. Oh, SmackDown won the championship coming up.
Oh, yay!
There we go, finally. I'm still.
Will there
I
be
can't-
copious amounts of champagne? Because I feel like that's been like their whole feud is champagne.
I actually thought they were gonna do some kind of hardcore match with
Same.
basically like extreme makeover match, basically.
Yeah, like we were even like joking in our podcast. We were like, "What if they have like a champagne match or something?"
Yeah.
We have no idea.
Not the
Stop wasting champagne!
So I saw that Carmella was teasing some kind of new gear, so maybe
We're ready.
she's gonna gag us.
This vignette's pretty cool.
What? Oh, the vignette's pretty cool. Yeah, I like it. So we posted this video saying that Carmella's a diva and she made a lot of references. A lot of them are reach. I agree, but I got the views, so there you go. So,
Wait, what was it? You guys said she's a diva?
we made a video of all the diva references that she made, including the Tori Wilson, Lillian Garcia, the dance moment. So I'm excited to see what kind of other reference that she'll drop. Okay, I kind of love this segment where she's like, and then Sasha Banks.
Yeah, I liked it watching it, and then I thought about it later, and I was like, wait, why was she surprised? She could see Sasha. It's not like us. We can't see Sasha. You can.
Yeah, I feel like, okay, I'll just believe it because it's the. But I like the idea. I like the idea because they really wanted to show the boss.
Yeah, it was a cool visual.
Yeah. And I thought it would look better in a video package. It didn't necessarily look better, but it's still a cool visual. I think
This
Mela
is
will impress
nothing
us.
related to what you guys are talking about, but I
Mhm.
did want to point out, since Carmella has come back, like before she came back, I don't know how to say this, but like she just looks, now that she's coming back, she'll just like look so like vivacious and healthy and full of life. And
I
I
agree.
make this point a lot that I like when Sasha left for a while and then came back. I get that we want to see the superstars we love every single week, but generally, especially with the females, it seems like when they go away for at least 3 months and then come back, they just come back like so like thirsty for success and just healthy and just like full of life and energy. And I just really think we should like give our stars a chance to refresh sometimes because she
I love
looks
that.
so good now.
Yeah,
That's so
agreed.
I
Agreed.
think they should do seasons. I've been saying that for a while. I think they should do
Agreed.
seasons where certain people are off TV for a certain amount of months, and then they rotate other people in.
They've got
Yeah.
enough stars to do that.
Yeah.
I've been loving Carmella lately.
You
Yeah,
know,
but
I wasn't a
I
huge
totally
fan
agree.
of her
Mhm.
before she left, but
Mhm.
when she came back, I don't know. She just,
Yeah.
I don't
Cutting
know.
good
It's almost
promos.
like she's actually in love with wrestling. Like before, I thought she was just, I felt like she was just here for accolades. Now she genuinely feels like she's in love with what she's doing.
Yes. Oh,
And
I'm
I
so
like
excited for this entrance. What's she gonna do? Oh, yes. Wait, she has a cape?
The production level.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm very confused how she's turning back and she continues to turn. What is the science behind it? I'm very confused. But okay, I love the gear.
I've always thought Carmella was underrated. I've been saying it for a while. I thought she was good as champion. I just didn't like all of the Ellsworth stuff. I thought she would have
Agreed.
been fine without Ellsworth.
This gear it kind of reminds me of Billy Kay. Maybe
It
it's
does.
It's kind of
Maybe.
also. It's also very similar to what she's worn in the past. So it's very.
I agree. It's like an
No.
ode to who she was
Yeah.
mixed with who she's becoming.
Ooh,
I love it.
That's true. That's true.
No, she looks really good. Oh, she's got the little glove moment. Love it. No, I think she looks awesome.
I love this comment. Who just said it? Oh my god, it went away. Okay, Ty Henderson. I feel poor looking at her. And yes, I agree. She's money. Not even being Mella is money. She is money. She's so money. She doesn't even know how money she is.
Oh, no, she looks good. I'm in love with this attire. Yeah, I like it even more than the red one. Ooh, Sasha looks a little different. Is
I
that?
like it.
Have we seen?
It's like a nude color kind of deal.
That's like a champagne.
Yeah, it is.
It's a champagne color. Maybe she meant it.
I'm trying it. Does it have some pink tones to it? I mean, champagne has pink tones to it, as in the color, but it looks like it might be trimmed in like a rose gold, like a pink rose gold.
You know, Sasha is
Yeah,
the
married to.
the fashionista of the year, the best ring gear.
Which you cut this out when I said it. Bianca.
What did I cut out?
Best
Bianca should
ring
won.
thing.
I know. I forgot that I made James Mansfield do that part.
It's okay, but you did bring it up that that one was very close.
Yeah.
And it's not that Sasha doesn't slay, because by God she does, but I think it's even more amazing that Bianca, being so new to the main roster, used her platform to make what some people would say is a controversial statement. That was very brave of her. And it's also even more amazing that she literally imagines, purchases, and curates every piece of gear she wears. That's just amazing.
Bianca does?
Yeah, Bianca Belair, she makes everything. She designs it herself. She purchases the fabric. She creates the patterns to make it, and she makes it all herself.
Oh, I didn't see Rob. That's in the. Sorry.
I feel like Sasha's casual wear is always amazing.
That's true.
It is like always amazing. Like last week, I mean, the week before, where she was just like, "My legs are amazing, guys." I didn't know if you knew that, but look at these short shorts.
Rob Stew, by the way. Hi, Rob.
What's up?
Also from Discord. Okay, let's watch this match and talk about. Let's talk about your feelings after. Oh, what is she looking at? Okay, Jiggy's back. Rob, do you love what do you think about the gears?
I love Sasha's gear. Looks so good.
Carmella,
Carmella, I'm not not really a fan of animal print, I guess.
Oh, really?
I kind of liked Carmella's old look better than like this new look with the new character, to be quite honest. But I mean, she needed like a refresh to be. But I don't know if I believe she's kind of like where Bailey was when she first turned heel. Like not, she didn't really have the look right away, but then it kind of like came around. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people probably disagree with that, but I kind of, it's kind of generic for me.
Phil stepping away for a little bit. Oh, what happened to the eye? I wonder why this was not a stipulation match. Oh, okay.
Oh, I love the sommelier.
Yeah, no, I like it. I like it. Oh, Sasha flying everywhere. Oh, okay. That was very innovative. Yo, this champagne gear is really cute. I love it.
I like how it's almost nude.
Yeah, it's like nude illusion. You love it,
It's
right?
like she's just covered in jewels.
Yeah.
Like
Reminds
Kim
me-
Kardashian in her Playboy shoot.
As a Sasha stan, I am scared for this match because I am 50-50 and who's gonna win.
You think she's gonna lose?
I don't know, because like my deal is like WWE wouldn't put this much production level on someone if they're just on Carmella, if they're just gonna make her lose on her first pay-per-view match.
They wouldn't use all that coin if it weren't.
Exactly.
But remember, they gave Naomi all the laser shows.
Oh,
But
no comment.
I feel like Sasha's gonna win. If she was gonna lose, they would have made it probably like a stipulation, like a ladder or a table, something she could lose easy.
yeah.
I don't think they would have her beat Asuka at Survivor Series, just have her lose to Carmella, but stranger things have happened.
Mm. Is this the second match of the night?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
It's crazy we're basically an hour in. And
Yeah.
I hope Carmella has like a big match. Just I feel like she needs to have that like really good match to prove the haters wrong a little bit.
Agreed.
Okay, gotta have people upstairs.
Mm.
Phil's back.
Phil
Yeah.
is back. Come on, Sasha.
I know. Give me like a foot kick or something.
What the kick?
Like how when they start to like stomp on the ring to like get the fans behind her.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oof. Oof.
That was like 2 amigos?
Two amigos? 3 amigos.
Oh.
This
Frog
is very
splash.
dumb. But you know what I wish
Oh,
Sasha
Joey's
would do? You know how like some like the New Day, they'll come out with like gear that's inspired by nerd culture. I
Hmm.
wish Sasha would have gear that like looks like her Mandalorian gear, but just a little bit, like just the chest plate, and
Oh,
then
that'd be
maybe
cool.
like something on the bottom. That would be so baller.
So why aren't they mentioning her being a Mandalorian?
I don't know.
I have to have rights
so
to talk
weird.
about it.
No, what do you mean?
Weird.
They have to have right like
I haven't heard them talk about it at all.
Oh, you're right.
preferences. They definitely have rights. They just don't want to.
Like I've seen them tweet about it, but I haven't seen them like talk about it explicitly on television.
It's so weird.
Well, remember, didn't she? We talked about. I can't remember, but didn't we talk about how even in the credits she didn't go by Sasha?
Yeah, she used the real name. So maybe
So
I
there
feel
might
like
be,
they're
like I said, there might be some sort of like
no.
contractual like here she is Sasha Banks. So Sasha Banks was not in The Mandalorian or something. I don't know. Ooh.
That would be kind of weird, but I still think they should like mention it in some way. It's weird that they don't talk about it at all.
I get
I
it
think
though.
Camilla is right.
My
WWE's being
husband
petty
and
because she's
when
using
we
her
were
real name.
wrestling in the wrestling world, I didn't want any of the commentary to be about how he and I were married because I am my own person and he is his own person. So maybe to her, she's like, my wrestling is my wrestling, my acting is my acting. Like, I don't know. Different strokes for different folks.
Maybe. I don't.
Oh
I
yeah.
just think when all of the male stars get like big acting gigs like that, we always hear about it. And that's why I thought it was weird that we didn't hear about this at all.
I think the biggest differences was, I mean, well, I'm trying to compare it with like other cameos. They like Becky Lynch. She was on that Million whatever show as Becky Lynch, but Sasha Banks was on there with her real name. So I feel like there has to be some kind of like pettiness with something. Because I also heard they have to use, they have to share the profit or like pay money to WWE a certain amount when they use their WWE name. So I feel like
I'm
there
sure
has
they
to be
own the
something.
name.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I feel like maybe Sasha opted out from it. Maybe.
Maybe there's something with that. And yeah, this is after all of that third party nonsense. So
Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was literally thinking of that. Like, that's about when Sasha and The Mandalorian came out as well. So maybe WWE was shocked, like, why aren't we getting any money off of this? And she was like,
Camilla.
I got the contract, blah, blah, blah. And then they were like, that's it. No more third parties unless we approve it because we didn't get our cut.
Camilla said it's billions, not millions.
Yeah, that's right. That's what Becky Lynch was on, was billions.
Yeah, but I said millions, yeah.
What
No,
is
Becky's
that?
not her real name.
It technically is.
Rebecca?
Her
Oh,
real name.
Rebecca, yeah.
But yeah, I did not hear right that the thing that started the third party was Lana having like sponsorship on Instagram or something.
That is not true. I know for sure that is not true because like when I was in WWE, we all knew about all the sponsorships that WWE superstars had on Instagram. So they're just trying to be really mean to Lana. It's not true.
Okay.
Like we were all aware of.
You think the media is being mean to her, or like you think media is being mean to her, or like the WWE is being mean to her?
WWE knew about it.
Right.
Yeah.
But so why would it be a big? I don't know. I don't understand any of that third party stuff. It's strange.
I think it's less about protecting the brand, but it's more about making more money.
Of course it is. That's what it always is about. It was money.
Yeah, they just wanted to make their own cameo and everything. This, by the way, these transitions.
So
I love the Code of Silence. It's such a good submission move.
Me too.
It's been fire last 3-4 minutes.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. Oh wow. Okay. Wow. Oh wow, okay.
I like the Code of Silence so much more than the super kick. Like I feel like Carmella uses the super kick way more than the Code of Silence too.
Yeah, her super kick is not that good either.
What?
Oh my God.
It's not. I feel like she should use the Code of Silence as her finisher.
I feel like WWE doesn't like to have heels with submissions because they don't like faces tapping out that often.
Yeah, but like a submission move is like a heel move. Like it's more of a heel move than like for like faces, because for a while women weren't allowed to have submissions. Well, at least on WWE program, not wide.
Do we know why the Somalia is so loyal? Like, do we know? Oh, okay, it's 2 super kicks in a row. Speaking of super kicks. Oh. I thought she won. Oh my god. Carmella's very good.
Yeah,
I told
like
you
her.
when she came back, she's just like
Oh, yeah.
on fire.
I mean, she was good back in the days too. I feel like she seems a little underrated.
I think she's very underrated. I thought
Yeah.
she really showed she could wrestle like
Yeah.
right after the matches with Becky. Like
Oh,
right after
yeah.
the SummerSlam match, she had like a bunch of good matches back to back.
Yeah, agreed. I think she showed a lot of good matches after she lost the title.
Right. And I thought that was weird, but yeah.
No, oh, okay, she tapped.
My heart. Relieved. Relieved. I'm so relieved right now. Oh my god.
That was a really good match, though. Wow.
No Snoop Dogg punishment for Sasha Banks, I guess.
No, punishment. Why would they punish her for Snoop though?
I don't know. Like everyone on the
Snoop Dogg's
internet is saying
AEW.
that. Yeah.
Oh, what's happening with the replay? Oh, okay, a little tech issue.
That was weird.
Man, maybe they didn't have the
highly
replay
doubt
ready.
it's their last match though. Hopefully it's not. I actually like their chemistry together.
This was good, and you know, it was also very different from other Sasha matches this year.
Was.
It was, yeah, Sasha changes all the time. She changes up. Yeah, that was great. Everyone on the chat's like, thank God Sasha retained. I don't think anyone was really rooting for Carmella to win.
I mean,
But we were
It
rooting
would've
for her
been
to have a good
shocking.
match. Yeah.
I think she did a great job as a heel and getting people to root against her.
Yeah, no, it was great. Oh, that's gonna be my screenshot.
I want to see Sasha and Bianca before Sasha drops the belt, to be quite honest.
I really want that to be the WrestleMania match.
Yeah.
I really do. I don't believe they're gonna give it to us, but
Are we getting 2 straight comments?
Okay, Asuka's here.
I called this.
Oh, that's the Billy.
Oh,
That's the Billy Kay
I
with the
wanted this to
resume.
happen.
I love this gimmick. Oh, is she?
no. No.
Oh.
Listen, that was funny and all, but
That was cute.
why is she looking for other tag team partners? Just put her back.
Wait,
with
who
Peyton.
is? Billy Kay. Why is she looking for a tag team partner?
I just don't understand. I don't get it. If you were gonna take her out of a tag team, why are you now having her reposition other tag team partners?
That's
I don't
true.
get it. Just put her back with Peyton. Just please.
I
Well,
have
guys, I would
tiny
really-
thoughts on this, but I don't want to say them.
Okay, but let's talk about the SmackDown match first. Rob, what did you think?
I thought it was really good. It was like fast paced the whole time too, which I liked. Like there was no headlocks. It was pretty like entertaining the whole way through.
Yeah, no, definitely. Jiggy, what did you think?
It was. I really enjoyed that match, as it wasn't a spot fest, because like I think there's a lot of matches now that are just like spot fest at this point. They really got their storytelling over there. I was a bit, and the best part about wrestling for me is if you can't predict what could possibly go next. And I honestly had no idea who's gonna win this match. So yeah, that was like another factor into that. And on that note, I really wanted to be here for the whole time, but I have to do something now. I have to run some errands. So on this note, I gotta go.
All right,
He has
Biggie.
to go to school.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I don't have school now because we're on our winter break.
Oh.
So yeah, on that note, thank you guys so much for having me here.
Bye,
and
Biggie.
Bye.
this was really fun.
All right, Phil, what do you think?
The match I thought was a good match. I am curious where are we going next? Who's going to be the next challenger? But I thought it was a great match. I thought Carmella proved again that she's an underrated wrestler. I mean, Sasha. You can't say enough good things about Sasha.
Wait, I guess Joey was in the chat. I forgot. I didn't see.
Yeah, you didn't hear me when I was like, "Hey, Joey's here," and then I had to jump off. Like,
Oh, really? I didn't see it. Oh my god, I feel so bad. No, he has access to be on the chat himself. Okay. But anyway, Moxie, what'd you think?
I agree with a lot of what Phil said. Like, I think Carmella was really good in this, and although I feel like I don't know, even though she was good before she left, she's just so fresh now, and I really liked it. And I really like how she like has so many submissions. Like, it's not something you see with women's wrestling so often, like how they can just fold, like the sequence where it was like Sasha did one, then Carmella did one, then like towards the end. I just love stuff like that. Like, it's, I don't know, it's a continuous sort of flow. And
Yeah, they float so well. It seems like their chemistry is just on point.
yeah.
I love it. People are saying it's going to be all Ronda Rousey. Oh wait, no, Charlotte Flair. Yeah, Charlotte Flair. What if it's Ronda Rousey though?
I doubt it.
She's
I
busy.
highly doubt it.
She's busy. Yeah. No, I really, really like that match, and if anything, that really showed that Carmella can go. And I guess that's gonna their feud's gonna extend, right?
Maybe.
No?
I mean,
Maybe.
because who else is going to challenge at this point? I don't think Bianca's ready because they're clearly doing a
We're feuding with Bailey. Yeah.
thing. And there's not really anybody else outside of that.
Like Natty?
The boat.
I don't know.
She's busy on YouTube with her sister doing stuff.
Rob, who do you want to see challenge Sasha next?
I feel like there could have been more legs with Carmella. I don't feel like it didn't have to be over right away, but it's kind of weird with her kind of cheating and then still losing. So I don't know. I don't want to see Bianca right away because I think that's WrestleMania worthy. So I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's gonna be like someone like Natty or like Billy Kay or like
Billie
someone
Kay.
like out of nowhere maybe. I don't
Yeah.
like. I could see them doing something like a Fatal 4-Way or a Battle Royal or something on SmackDown and have just a random person win for the next pay-per-view, just to hold off till Bianca. But who knows?
Yeah. Well, the next pay-per-view is Royal Rumble, right?
Yep.
So
Okay.
it's gonna be like a big marquee match. I can't see it being somebody like Tamina or like somebody. I think it's got to be somebody like high profile, kind of.
I mean, last year. Do you remember last year's SmackDown match?
What was last year's SmackDown match? At the Rumble.
That's the point.
Could they
Last
do
year's SmackDown
Bailey
match-
again?
Well, it was Lacey. I think it was Lacey versus Bailey last year, and it was just kind of like it was okay match.
But see, they see Lacey as high profile, so.
We've got super chat. Moxie, do you want to read it?
Sure.
Oh my God! Get super kicked.
The King Jew says, Asuka is my favorite wrestler, and she is the Empress of all divisions. Who do you think Asuka's mystery partner will be, guys?
Let's do who do we think it will be and who do we want? Phil, I mean, you already talked about this, but
I mean, I would cry if it was Kyrie. But it's not gonna be Kyrie. I think it's gonna be Charlotte. I think it's pretty obvious it's Charlotte.
Okay, Rob.
I think it's gonna be Charlotte. I think that makes the most sense with the way they took her off TV with Nia.
Mhm.
I agree. Who I'd want it to be would be Kyrie. And like a pipe dream, I would love it for it to be Meiko Satomura. That would be like the best.
That's kind of out of nowhere, but I love it. I love
It's so out of nowhere.
Was she
but,
signed?
She
NXT
Yeah, she's signed to
UK.
NXT UK.
Okay, Moxie, what do you think?
Oh, I think it'll be AJ Lee, and I want it to be.
I love your
And
choice.
I want it to be Becky Lynch.
With the stroller, with the
She just
baby in
comes
her
out
hand.
with like the baby strapped around her chest, like they do in those weird things. Do you know what I'm talking about? Those fabrics that are like wrapped around.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a
She's just like
baby Bjorn.
she's just like breastfeeding while like clotheslining.
Whoa!
She's breastfeeding while clothes
While clotheslining.
on one hand, she's breastfeeding.
That would look really weird. Like the baby, and she does like that run. She does that.
I mean, you know what? That's probably what I wanted from Maria Kanellis' 24/7 championship reign.
Right.
I think, well, I want it to be like someone from NXT, maybe like Rhea. Because if it's Charlotte, I feel so bad. But I think it should be Lana. Really, I think it should be, if she's not injured. I think it should be Lana because this is
Why would they do the mystery tag team if it's just gonna be Lana again?
I think it should be somewhere where she's like, I am so strong as a baby face that I'm gonna like overcome all the odds of my injury, and I'm gonna be like, doctor, no, I can do this. So she's gonna come out with a clutch, and then she's gonna
Come out with the crutch.
you know what I mean?
Oh.
Except if it was Lana, it would sound like this. I can do all things.
That's
She
what Lana sounds
over-enunciates
like?
all of her words. She annoys me the way she speaks. Go back to speaking Russian.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
This came for like her whole life.
She's a theater person, so she's been very
Listen,
critical
When I was
of
in that
Sasha too.
scene where they were in the restaurant, they were like, first of all, we were there for hours before she even arrived. Then she spent like 3 hours in hair just to put a wig on. And then she was like, we're ready to go. And she was like, 1 second. I'm having a moment.
I didn't know about all
we
this.
sat there waiting for her to be finished with her moment.
What?
So we
All
could,
right, just to give you all the background. So Moxie was at Raw in that segment with Lana, and that's what she's talking about.
Mhm.
You're talking about like when they were at the dinner table and
Yeah.
Yes.
Rusev came in and beat up Bobby
Yeah.
Lashley.
And
This
then
is some inside
Rusev, like,
tea.
you know, he's not happy with what's happening, but just being like a supportive husband when she was like, 1 moment, guys, I'm having a moment. He's like, she's having a moment, everyone. She's having a moment. Like,
Wait, what moment was it?
what? Who was it again that she was? Who was the
Bobby
guy?
Lashley.
Who?
Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, Bobby Lashley. So she was like, we're having a moment. And then they sat there like this, whispering to each other, talking. We don't know what the moment was. But
Yeah, I chuckled at somebody saying that for all of what Rusev was complaining about, what he's doing at AEW is not better. And I was like, wait a minute now. Him not having to watch his wife kiss someone else is probably infinitely better.
Right.
I don't care how creepy it is.
Agreed.
That's true.
I mean, I feel bad. Like, she obviously isn't like, I'll do it. I'll kiss Bobby Lashley. Like, she's not like volunteering for it. But like, gosh,
She specifically chose Bobby Lashley.
a little extra.
But
Like,
they were-
I love her freaking TikTok dances, but she's a little extra.
Yeah.
That is the insider opinion, everyone.
But listen, also, I only really love her TikTok dances when Rusev is in the background because he's amazing.
Oh, really?
He's always like kind of making fun of it and like putting his hand up in the air and like moving his hips. He's always like, it's so cute.
My favorite is just Randy Orton, who's like, he's like not into doing TikTok, but he's like doing it. I love those. That's my favorite.
I think my favorite TikTok I've seen this year was the Rey Mysterio with his daughter.
Oh, I've never seen any of those.
Yeah, whichever one they did, I thought it was great. And he still has the mask on. He just has on like regular street clothes with like the luchador mask on.
Moxie's actually backstage right now. She's the mystery partner.
I literally just read that. Yeah, they created my whole office wall behind me so you guys wouldn't get thrown off at all. And that's why I changed my hair color, so you wouldn't know it was me.
Lana comes out with a new gear and mask, then at the end removes it. You guys are being creative right here. So what's up with Hurt Business, by the way? Are they still feuding with Retribution? No?
No,
They're feuding with
they're the New Day.
What is Retribution up to?
Feuding with
Beating up
Ricochet.
for some reason.
Wait, who? Just Ricochet alone?
Yes.
What did Ricochet do?
He won't join with so that's the reason why they're beating him up.
That's the storyline?
Yes.
That he won't join?
Yes.
They really went from like destroying the entire arena to like trying to just get one guy joined.
And my thing is, why would you even want Ricochet? He's been losing for months. So what are you getting out of having him with you?
Ricochet
who
died.
wouldn't? Who wouldn't want Ricochet in a team?
I mean,
I read a comment earlier that called Ricochet Thickochet, and that was it.
Actually, really, I loved Ricochet and Dana Brooke like tag entrance. That was actually really awesome.
Cool. Yeah, nobody knows what Retribution is doing anymore. Who knows?
Secretly, Retribution is the mystery partner. But
I
all
would-
of them. All of
I would love it
Retribution.
if Mia Yim comes out without the mask on and she was Asuka's partner.
Wait, did she get rid of it yet?
No.
No.
She's still with Retribution. She's still calling herself Reckoning.
I love that she came up with
character.
two different Instagram or two different Twitter.
Yeah.
Let's see. So I got a T. Oh, okay.
Is
So
it
this
green?
is Charlotte. This is Charlotte Flair's Insta story. She's on a plane.
Yeah, it's Charlotte. Come on. Let's just get this over with. It's Charlotte.
I couldn't see after the plane. What was it?
The other thing I don't really, it's Marilyn Monroe or something, but she's on a plane, everyone.
Yeah.
Plane.
Heading back to Florida. About to become a Grand Slam champion because we know that's what they want.
She's really teasing it.
Where's Naomi? Give us Naomi. Give us somebody.
Is
Give
Naomi
us-
still injured?
She had that surgery, and she was supposedly cleared. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Retribution is WWE's Nightmare Collective.
I just read that.
So sad. Even though I mean, Ali, why is he stuck in that position? He's so talented.
If I wish they would give him free reign. Like all his ideas for it are much better than everything they're doing.
Yeah.
And he's such a natural baby face too. I don't know
Yeah.
why they have him as a heel. And like the hacker gimmick, like the way that they used that with the Mandy Sonia storyline, like that was really well done. I feel like that had more legs. Like that could have went further. Like the Retribution storyline is just nobody cares about it. Like I think the hacker was a way better gimmick, and it could have been a good face gimmick too. So
Yeah.
but they missed the boat on that one.
I mean they've got so much stuff for him to do on Raw. Because I mean, if anything, he should be mad at Kofi. Kofi took his spot and became champion in that match. He has reason to be mad at Drew McIntyre, but they just won't put him in big storylines for some reason. It's weird.
Oh wow! So Hurt Business has a lot of titles now.
3 titles.
Very cool. What's the update? Because I don't watch men's wrestling. What's the update with Big E being a solo star?
He has his own music now, which is dope.
Okay.
Other than that, it looks like they're gonna put him in an Intercontinental title feud, which is disappointing because I want him to be in a world title feud.
I agree.
Dude,
I hope he wins the Rumble. That's my pick to win the Rumble this year.
Oh, that would be good. That would be good.
You see a lot of rumors online with Naomi possibly joining the Hurt Business. I mean,
is that the rumor going around?
I think it's like more fantasy booking. I don't know if it's a rumor, but
yeah. I think
I don't know
MVP tweeted something when she got drafted, and then people kind of ran with it. I think that's where that came from.
Wait, so Carmella's sommelier officially gets a name, and his name is Reggie.
That's a very black guy name, Reggie.
So Reggie is the name, and Lana is heartbroken that she's missing TLC.
I wish that his name was actually Reggie.
Are you just making fun of me mispronouncing all the names?
But I just wish he was Reggie the sommelier.
Reggie.
And the Rux Lynch.
Yeah, what'd you call it? Rux?
Rux?
Baby Rux?
Rux? Like Teddy Ruxpin?
That's what he said when he read the name Rue. When he read the name Rue, he was like, and the baby's name is Rux. And I was like, it's a French name. It's Rue.
You know what, Moxie? You are. It's my second language, first of all, and you are rude.
Rude.
Yeah, rude.
How do you spell that? R-U-E-X?
ROUXDE. Ruda. Okay, we got a super chat from KC. Eva Marie Returns, wins tag titles with Asuka, and turns on her to align with Lana. Huh.
But Lana's not a heel, though.
Lana's not the heel. But if Eva Marie comes back and teams up with Asuka, all the Diva stands are going to be like, remember that one time that Eva Marie defeated Asuka in a battle royale?
I know. Let's be real, though. Like, is Eva Marie really a better option than Charlotte? Like, I know everyone doesn't want to see Charlotte, but really, Eva Marie? Like, I know it's a surprise, but I'd rather Charlotte. Come on, let's get out of here with Eva Marie.
Eva Marie is only better if there's a crowd, because the crowd would boo her out of the building, and it would be fun to watch. But without a crowd, there's no interest in bringing Eva Marie.
I mean, Twitter is going to blow up.
Yeah, but that's Twitter. I mean, look, we talked up E.
Yeah. No, Rob, can you say Eva Marie's name again? You're like, Eva Marie? Eva Marie. Eva Marie? Really?
So I kind of don't understand why are people excited about her coming back? Maybe I'm missing it. And what is the interest behind her?
I agree.
I feel like it's just she had interesting, at least for me, she had interesting thing going before she got released. Like her whole gimmick about her like being late, stuck in traffic, she has wardrobe malfunction. Everything was interesting. So I guess people just want to see it. Now, on top of that, she has a Total Divas fandom that really supports her.
I mean, she had good heat. Like, she had legitimate heat. And I thought, like, that's very rare. So I think that's good. But, like, in this era where everything is built around, like legit wrestling, I just don't know where she fits. And that's not to say she's a terrible wrestler, but, like, she's just such a product of that era. I don't know how she fits in this era.
Moxie, what do you think?
I think wrestling will survive without Eva Marie.
Honestly, though, wrestling survives with anyone. Like even without Becky, the women's division has flourished this year.
Um,
Yeah, because we
hardly.
had Sasha. We had
Sasha and Bailey.
Yeah.
And Asuka.
I completely like. I like how Phil put it. Like she's such a product of the past era that is the diva era, and I have always been very vocal where it was very hard for me to get into women's wrestling at first because I'm not the person that's all about looking sexy. And granted, many of those women are very talented, but like when WWE or the wrestling world centers around someone's looks, I think that it makes women's wrestling a lot less interesting and a lot less rewarding.
Mhm.
And so I do feel, and eat me up all you
Ooh.
want.
We have the
but I
match
do
coming up.
feel Eva Marie relied on her looks to go anywhere.
It's a
I
big
mean,
part of it.
Maybe Total Divas is completely scripted, probably. But even how she like was like trying to say she was a dancer just so she could like be pretty on television, like she lied her way to the top.
I think that's
she relies
scripted,
on her
Moxie.
looks, and she doesn't really take her training seriously. She takes getting fit seriously, but not learning all the moves seriously. So I will survive without a return of Eva Marie.
We've got super chat from Ivan Otero. Could Lana go back to being super over like with Ziggler? You know, if you remember, Lana was so fucking over back in the days. I cannot believe they WWE didn't use that to full advantage.
Yeah, I think she's very popular as a manager, and
What about Lana?
I think she's great as an on-air personality.
Yeah.
But when you've got as many good wrestlers as you have, like you shouldn't be focusing on Lana.
Yeah.
Like that's just my opinion of it.
What people like. Sorry, DS.
No, you go for it.
I would say what people liked about Lana was when she was Rusev's manager, she was savage AF on the mic, and people got behind her like as a huge hail, like ripping on America and like everything else. So it was just like WWE, they hate when heels get over, so then they turn them face, so they put her with Ziggler. But that TMZ story just killed. I honestly feel like that killed Rusev's career too. Like that leak of that proposal, like it just ended everything for them. Like had that not happened, we might be seeing Lana still be popular, maybe. But I don't know. Who knows? She's not the best in the ring. I think that she is getting better. I think her match with Nia on Raw, like it was short but sweet. I think it's the best I've seen her.
It was 1 minute.
Yeah, it did what it needed to do.
It was like 2. Oh my god! Wait, was she in the ambulance? I missed that. Okay.
Wait, I do want to give one shout out. I do think what you're saying is how the TMZ story killed most of Rusev's career, but I also want to say that I completely love Rusev Day, and if they could have elongated that, he would still be here.
Listen, when Rusev Day was super hot, he should have won the U.S. title that year at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I
didn't understand why they did that, and then they gave the title to Jinder. Like nobody was behind Jinder that year.
I was at that WrestleMania, and it was insane how, like, when you as you're walking up to the stadium, people are just yelling "Happy Rusev Day," and like then people started chanting it, and then it would stop for maybe a minute, and then someone else would start it again. Like it's all you heard walking into the arena was.
You guys
Rusev
look
Day.
at Nia.
I know she's gorgeous.
Nia's serving it.
So good. Oh my god.
You know what? Gold is really like not just gold with the freaking title, but like gold, the color on her is like her color. Like that honey color is like perfect on her.
Oh my god. Wow. Nia looks so good. I'm so gagged right now. And she knows it. She knows it. Also, I want to discuss how great of a heel Nia is. She's awesome.
Nia's a great heel. I just don't like her as a tag team wrestler.
I agree with that.
She should be a singles wrestler. She's just not interesting as a tag team wrestler to me.
What I also love about Nia is the several accidents have like made her be a better heel, as in people think she's legitimately hurting people on purpose, and she's not. but like people want to hate her for it, and so it just gives her more credibility to be a heel. Like people want to be mad at her.
Yeah, I think she's got legit heat online, and that helps her. I do
Mhm.
think she's a bit careless at times, but it isn't always her fault. But
I agree. There's been a couple times where, yeah, it is her being careless, like you said, but there's been several times as well where it's the other person just isn't protecting themselves.
Yeah. Now she also has not protected people well. I don't want
Agreed.
to, take this completely off her, but I do think people in general go overboard every time women botch, and it is like ridiculous.
I feel like it's like she was careless a couple times and people don't forget that, and so when
Yes.
it's something that isn't necessarily her fault, they're still going to say it's her fault.
Absolutely.
Same
And
thing with, didn't that happen to Brie Bella? Like it was something that
yeah,
totally wasn't her
yes
fault.
kick.
Oh, it is Charlotte Flair.
It is Charlotte Flair. Okay.
Mm.
Ah,
It is the queen.
We need David here to be excited. Where is he?
She looks good though. Charlotte always serves it.
I bet she's going to be a breath of fresh air because we haven't seen her in ages. So she's just going to have, like I said with Carmella, she's just going to have
Charlotte?
that spark. Yeah. She's gonna
Charlotte,
have
breath of fresh air.
No, I'm saying how we were tired of seeing her before. She's just going to have that pinch more of energy that is going to make us fall back in love with her. Watch.
Got it.
Because
The
she
super
had so
chat.
much time off.
We got a super chat from Super Omega X4. Chelsea Green should be Sasha's next opponent for the SmackDown Women's Championship. If
Well, she's got a
cleared,
broken arm.
yeah,
Yeah.
it will take a little
She's
time.
gonna
Yeah,
be out for a while.
I would rather
Yeah, because
see.
she was supposed to be in the Survivor Series match.
Why would Asuka choose Charlotte as a partner? That is the question. She looks happy
The
to be back.
same reason Becky.
That's what I was
The same
saying.
reason Becky chose Charlotte over Asuka at
You're right.
Survivor Series. These things don't make sense. Who knows?
So listen, someone in the chat said that
So friendly with Charlotte.
someone said that Charlotte looks like Cher, and that just made me want to see Chad Michaels be Charlotte.
Oh.
Oh. Why is Asuka and Charlotte hugging and everything? Oh my god!
I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
I hate Charlotte as a face, personally. I'm actually a big Charlotte fan. I know like a lot of people don't like. I think she's good. I mean, I think obviously she gets a lot of opportunities that more than a lot of people, but I think she's good. I think she delivers when she needs to. But
yeah,
I don't
totally.
like her. I don't like her as a baby face at all.
I don't either.
But
I just think she's better as a heel. I just think she works better for a number of reasons as a heel.
Agreed.
And I just never liked Asuka being friendly with her after she beat her. I just never understood that because it just went against everything that Asuka was before she came up.
one of like my least favorite things ever was the build between Asuka and Charlotte when Asuka still had this streak at WrestleMania. And then when Charlotte beats her and Asuka gets on the mic and she's like, "Congratulations, Charlotte." I'm like, you just lost that 2-year streak and like you're congratulating her. You should be so mad. She should have misted her there or like kicked her head off or something. Like she should have been so angry to lose that streak.
Yeah, I always thought they got that wrong. I always thought it should have been flipped and Shinsuke should have won his match and not turned. And Asuka should have turned. That's what I thought. But
I like this right here.
Ooh.
I like that whole little, like, come on, give it to me attitude.
Charlotte
gay
wins Nia,
man.
I guess. Did Charlotte and Shayna ever at a
I
face
don't
off?
think so.
No.
That would be an interesting matchup for sure. You have to agree. The star power of Charlotte Flair. It is very exciting.
Did Nia injure?
Yeah, Nia
okay.
injured Charlotte.
That's what I thought. Okay.
What was Charlotte's injury?
I think it was like a hand or wrist or something.
Yeah, because she slammed her arm in.
Yeah.
Because remember, she injured her arm before the match with Asuka, lost the match to Asuka.
Yeah.
Then she slammed it in like a trunk.
Yeah.
So it was like an arm shoulder injury, sort of.
Yeah.
I honestly feel like you never remember how little Asuka is until you see her next to Nia.
Next to Nia.
Yeah.
I feel like they have great matches, and we don't talk about that. Like her
It's
and Nia
true.
have great matches.
Ooh. Oh, the commentaries are already talking about the blossoming friendship between Charlotte and Asuka.
What the fuck?
I
They just started wrestling
don't
together. How's that
like
a
it.
blossoming
I
friendship?
don't like it. I don't like it. No. No.
I would just like it if they were just like, well, Asuka wanted to have the best opponent. I mean, the best partner, so she found
Yeah.
the queen. Like, why do they have to be friends? Like,
Yeah.
it's just like,
Yeah,
whatever.
they don't need a hug. They just have the aligned goal or motives.
I loved when like AJ and Paige were going up against the Bellas at WrestleMania. It was just that they both hated the
Yeah.
Bellas, and like that's why they teamed up. And like, I feel like that can be a story. Like, I hate these like forced friendships that they always
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I just got flashback of last year's TLC match.
Oh,
Wasn't that a nightmare?
Yeah, that was bad. I
That
remember
was a
shit.
terrible match.
Yeah. Don't.
This
I
seems
actually
like
do really like. I actually do really like Shayna in this role. I don't know why.
sometimes I try to take my NXT knowledge out when I'm watching Raw or SmackDown now, because try to think the way that like Vince thinks that like these people. So not everybody watches NXT, so I think this is a good way to bring Shayna in the fold by teaming her with Nia in a sense to like. I mean, if you don't watch NXT, I guess I don't know, but
But really, this leaves the other two into
Thank you.
the other two into like the darkness. What do they do now?
They were on Raw Underground once.
I know.
They look good too.
They
Them being
did.
on-
But now with
Yeah.
Shayna teaming with Nia, they don't have anywhere to go.
I think it was a mistake still to not just have Shayna win at WrestleMania. I just don't think it helped anything. Like I mean, you didn't get the moment of Asuka getting the title from Becky, but Asuka with the briefcase chasing Shayna is better. It just
Yeah.
is.
I would
I
have.
agree.
I would have loved Asuka for months with the briefcase, like dancing behind Shayna or like taunting her. Because I mean, Asuka's so good at like comedy and like she had that energy for that role.
Yeah, and that I feel like beating Becky would have minted Shayna as like the biggest heel on Raw, and they just kind of missed out on that.
They didn't have faith in Shayna, I guess.
I don't know. I still don't know why they did that, especially when the report came out that Becky wanted to lose. I don't know. I didn't understand.
And they booked her so strong at Elimination Chamber to have her like beat the whole roster and then the Rumble like breaking Bianca's record in like 1 second, like, and then just have her lose to Becky. It made no sense.
Done. I didn't understand that.
Ooh.
Ric Flair. Where's your mask, Rick? You're susceptible.
Oh,
Rick's here, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Nobody I've seen on Twitter is happy about them being friendly.
Nobody's happy about Charlotte?
No,
Just
about them
the
just being
friend
friendly.
angle.
The friend angle? Yeah.
They've,
Charlotte looks
they've
really
got
good.
too much history together to be friendly. It just doesn't make sense.
I cannot with WWE using like the loudest pop of the night. The sound effects are
that's
so
their girl.
loud right now. They're like, yes! They
That's
think all the people
that's
are
their
so
girl.
gagged right now.
That's their girl. They really want us to like Charlotte. And
Yeah.
I mean, that's very apparent.
And they have the full control now.
They want her to be a big baby face, but sometimes there's value in being a big heel. Like Triple H was top of the company for a long time as a big heel. Like it's okay. Like she doesn't have to be a big face. Like she's legitimate. She's gonna have good matches. Like she's best
Yeah.
as a heel.
That's why
can't-
Roman is working right now.
I cannot with
That's why he works as a heel.
Yeah. I cannot with this crowd sound effect. It's so fucking. It's the loudest of the night. Oh my god.
It's blatant. I don't know. That's the stuff that makes me resent Charlotte. I don't dislike Charlotte. I just don't like certain things they do with her. I don't like certain things like giving her the highest number of championship days and not including Sasha at all. It's
Yeah.
stuff like that is like it's so obvious they want us to like her and it's okay, but it just doesn't work.
That was janky.
Cool.
Could we see Lana get involved in any way?
I was thinking about that. What's up with Lana? Is she actually injured?
I think she's really hurt. I think otherwise she would be in this match. I don't think they would have gone this far with this if she wasn't hurt. Yes. Go ahead and make Shane the tap. You know you want to.
Is Dana's gonna tap? Okay. I mean,
Listen, Charlotte's gonna earn the win in this match. You know that's coming, right?
you think she's gonna win?
Yes, she's gonna earn the win in this match.
I don't know, man.
Watch. Here you go. Natural selection. I timed it perfectly, didn't I?
Wow.
They're the tag team champions?
I feel like the John Travolta gift. Like
I was still watching the screen. I had to like look and see what you were doing.
I am gagged. What the?
Let me know. The second she came out, there was no way they were gonna lose. It wasn't happening. The second she came out, it guaranteed they were gonna lose, and she was gonna pin someone to win it. Asuka was not gonna get that win. It just that's how they book her. I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't.
There was no way that Charlotte was not going to win the tag titles when she got the
On her
opportunity
return
to.
match. No way.
I also feel like I just didn't think she was gonna win it with Asuka. That was so out of nowhere. Like Asuka.
It's not about Asuka. We're in Charlotte's world, baby. All Charlotte, all the time. I feel like that has been the gif of 2020 is Vince McMahon coming out and going, Charlotte Flair.
Wait, I cannot process this. What the? Okay, what do you think of Charlotte winning the tag title? Moxie, what do you think?
I mean, I think Phil said it best. Like, as soon as we knew it was her, we knew she was going to win the title. I mean, it's no surprise that upon her return, she wins the title. Charlotte already kind of has done the storyline where she gets too big for her britches and turns on her partner. That's going to happen. She's going to take it from Asuka. We already know. Like, the only reason, listen, Charlotte coming out was iod's better than Eva Marie, but just with Charlotte back, it means Charlotte's just going to win everything. So it's like, we don't have to guess what's going to happen in 2021. We already know.
Also, we're not counting tag championship because Rick doesn't count that, right? Okay. Well, Rob, what did you think?
I don't know. I mean, like you said, like Moxie said, Charlotte coming out, we knew she was gonna win. Like they're not gonna have her lose or return unless some awkward thing happened. What I'm actually more annoyed with is nothing against Asuka. I'm just tired of double champs. Like, how many double champs are we gonna have this year?
Yeah, no, that's the
True.
other issue too. The thing is, like, Asuka is not even like. I was actually forgot that Asuka is a Raw Women's Champion during that match because she's just not booked like a champion.
Nope.
The only thing I feel like could have made this better is if Charlotte could have at least made her tap, like, because Shayna is like known for making other people tap. Like, that would have made more sense. But it's like Phil was like giving second by second commentary, like, natural selection, here it comes. Like, it's like it was no surprise. It's like when you know that's coming, like, there it is.
Okay, Phil, what do you think, and where do you think it's gonna go?
I don't know. I don't understand what they're doing with the tag titles. Because this was my same, like, if we could fast forward to my response to Nia and Shayna winning, it's the exact same response. Because it's like, okay, cool, this is a great moment. Where do you go from here? Are you gonna keep the titles on them and split them up in a few weeks or a few months? If that's the case, then what was the point? I mean, at some point you've got to book these titles like they matter. At some point you have to designate actual tag teams in this division. Otherwise, they don't matter. And I think that's the biggest problem. I mean, you've got a ready-made tag team right there and Liv in Ruby, and you don't book them in pay-per-view matches. I don't understand that.
Oh, Liv and Ruby. We've got Mandy and Dana. The what are they called? Two sexy muscle friends or something?
Yeah,
And-
so I don't know. I don't want this to look like I hate Charlotte because there are people online that think I hate Charlotte. I don't hate Charlotte. I just don't like how they position Charlotte, and this is more of that. I feel like this is just like, hey, here's some more Charlotte. Hey, are you guys tired of Charlotte yet? Here's some more. Hey, you guys want some more Charlotte? There's some left in the refrigerator if you want.
This is the thing. This is the thing. Like, Charlotte just came back, but we are dealing with the same shit we dealt with before. Like, when she won the NXT Women's Championship, we were like, why did she win this? What is the reason? This, I'm having the same moment right now. It's almost like deja vu. I'm like, wait, what is the reason for this? Oh, we got super chat from Anthony. Charlotte turns on Asuka tomorrow, and they vacate the title, which leads to tag team tournament, which is needed. Also, Eva Marie versus has there ever been a scenario where like the tag team broke, so they had to vacate? Broke up? No,
Not
I don't.
yet. It's a fairly new title.
I would
No,
love
just in general for men.
Hey, by the way, if you guys like tag teams, the Knockouts tag team tournament has been fantastic. And
Absolutely,
you should be watching it.
absolutely.
It's incredible.
It is absolutely amazing.
And I would love a tag team tournament. I would love something to make the tag titles the important angle in the story because I feel like they are the backseat to every story they're in right now. Like I don't feel like they are prominent.
Oh wait, did the Shield vacate the tag title because they broke up?
Oh, I thought you meant women's tag titles.
That's what I thought.
So for the men, it happened.
Shield did. Shield.
The men have done it, absolutely. The women have not. They're fairly new titles.
So that is kind of a rule that can happen if you break up as a couple. You're like, we can't be a tag team champs anymore. Is that what it is?
Yes. I mean, it's not like a rule that if they don't want to wrestle together anymore, they have to vacate. It's more like a storyline, like, we hate each other so much, we can't possibly share a ring.
Personally, I would love it if this does lead to Charlotte versus Asuka at Mania again. But I feel like Asuka's got to win that match. Like, I don't feel like she's ever properly gotten her win back from that. And I just don't believe they'll ever do it, though. And that's why I kind of don't believe in it. Like, I feel like if they book that match, Charlotte's going to win.
You know what? Mark is so right. Now Charlotte can say she won all the title. It's going to be all over WWE social media. She's going to take another photo with all the title, NXT, Divas Championship, everything. She's going to be like, hey. Title everywhere.
Has she won the 24/7 championship?
She better. Tomorrow.
Because that's the only one I think that she can technically win that she hasn't.
My take on it is I would love it if Charlotte challenged for the world title. Like, I feel like that's the only thing she hasn't done, and that's one of the things I would be here for.
I'm down for
I
it.
want to see Charlotte in like men's matches and do intergender stuff. That would be awesome, but they're not going to do it.
Yo, but
So-
let's talk briefly about Lana, because we've been building Lana with the fucking table stuff for like 2-3 months, right? So where does this leave Lana?
On a
Nowhere.
stretcher in an ambulance.
Are they done?
And that's the other thing that makes this so weird. It was like, hey, we booked Lana as this big baby face for weeks. Hey, Charlotte Flair.
This whole storyline was Lana's storyline, and then Asuka got interjected in it, and then Lana got taken out, and then Charlotte got put in. Like, this whole match was for Lana, and like Lana's not even involved in any way. Like, it makes no sense. But
Yeah, but it's like it seems like WWE is not trying to get rid of her based on the promo package they made, because the still promo package was very much about Lana. So I hope something happens with Lana on Monday where she kind of interjects herself and it becomes like a three-way. I don't know, Moxie. What do you think?
I was already thinking about how Lana could kind of interject herself into this, like, hey you guys, but like I don't
You're
think it makes sense. Like, if she's well enough to interject tomorrow and be like, "Meh, meh, meh," she could have been there today to be like, "Meh, meh, meh." Even if she's on crutches, she could have hobbled herself out. She could have tried to choke out somebody with her crutch or something like that. We saw Indy Hartwell come out with a brace on. So again, it's a beautiful blonde they're doing favors for.
It's all the hair color, Moxie.
I would be
Body.
here for it.
Yaddy, yaddy, yaddy.
Yaddy, yaddy, yaddy. I think she's hurt for real though, and so I don't think she's going to be back for a few weeks. I think the natural progression of this is Lana comes back for the Rumble and somehow eliminates Nia. That's how you keep this thing going. That's the rubber match, if you will, for this.
You think that's gonna be her payoff? Rumble elimination?
I think that's the only way you could pay off of this at this point, other than having like a one-on-one match, because that's not an interesting one-on-one match. Like, her in the Rumble is interesting. Her coming out as an entrant after being off TV for a while is interesting, but like the one-on-one match, there's not much interest in that.
Yeah. Lana might win Rumble. No, okay.
Hasn't she won it previously?
No, Lana?
No.
She has
Becky
not.
took her spot.
What am I
so
thinking
maybe.
We've got one more super chat. Jux, what do you think of a possible Queen of the Ring contest? Who would fill in the brackets? I know Sasha is suggesting in an article. Yeah, so Sasha has for a while. What do you think? Queen of the Ring. I want it.
What happened? I thought they did like a graphic for Queen of the Ring like a year ago, and then it just disappeared. Am I making up stuff? I thought they did.
I think,
but I would be here for it. I mean, but that, to me, I feel like that fits Charlotte perfectly, which is hilarious. It does. Charlotte being Queen of the Ring fits perfectly. It fits her character for a number of reasons. But my dark horse, and who I think should win it if they do it, is Owen's big thing was he got the nickname King of Hearts from winning King of the Ring, and I think Natty should win Queen of the Ring and take on the same nickname.
I feel like for
she already calls herself Queen of Hearts, but it would make even more sense.
Yeah, Rob, what do you think?
King of the Ring has been used over the years, at least with the men, to put kind of someone who was not already made. In my mind, Charlotte is made. She's done everything there could be. She's made him at WrestleMania. She doesn't need the King of the Ring win. So I think it would be good to put somebody over that needs the boost. So I would like to see a Naomi or a Bianca or a Liv Morgan, someone like that win that could hang their hat on something else. I mean, Liv is a stretch, but I personally love her, but I don't know if they would give her that title. But Charlotte, I feel like that's something that Charlotte would want to do, is I would be the first Queen of the Ring too. So it's just
it's Charlotte Flair. She's gonna win it. She's gonna freaking win it.
She owns everything.
All right. Moxie,
wait, before we move on, I wanted to say it's amazing because literally I was going to say, how about Bianca or Naomi or even someone like Liv? You read my freaking mind.
Yeah. All right, so this was a great show. Not, I don't know. It leaves me a lot to think about. It was not the best show, but I feel like I was entertained and shook. There was a lot of conversation.
It was entertaining. I feel like the tag match was very predictable.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to be too sour on Charlotte returning. I don't think Charlotte returning is necessarily a bad thing. To me, it just reeks of everything they always do with her. And to me, it says everything that a sect of the fans are not excited when she wins anymore. And I think that's bad. For somebody that is like the quote unquote face of this generation of women's wrestling, I don't think it should be that way.
Yeah. Jeremiah's Fagan said, tired of all the horsewomen's. They are the only people we see at the top. A division is not for people. No, I agree.
I don't know if that's necessarily fair though, because I do think they need to book some of the other women, and they do need to put their trust in some of the other women. But at the same time, during the Attitude Era, we saw the same 4 or 5 guys at the top of the division always. But this is different when it's women because we've conditioned ourselves to believe that there's only enough spots for a certain amount of women at the top. And it shouldn't be that way. And so it isn't that the 4 horsemen shouldn't be at the top. It should be that they need to book the other women better. Book the tag division better and make tag divisions tag team wrestler stars.
Yeah,
that's the problem here.
There's no mid-card title for the women. Like there's no Intercontinental US belt. So they only have the 2 world titles and then the tag. The problem is they keep putting the tag belts on the world contenders. Bayley, Sasha, Asuka, Shayna, Nia, now Charlotte. Like these people are already top of the division. Like if you want to build people that are in the middle of the card, like Liv or Naomi or Dana Brooke or whoever it is, they should be the ones that are fighting for those tag belts. If not, introduce a TV title or a US title for the women, something like that. Because these women, it's like top of the card, and then everybody else that's doing nothing except karaoke on SmackDown. Like they need something else that's gonna help elevate these other women.
Yo, I just feel sad because I thought at least Asuka will be treated well, but look how her Raw Women's Championship reign went after Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks left her alone, so I don't know. I really don't think they care about anyone other than 4 horsewomen. Hate it.
I mean, it's clear that they think that Asuka is a commodity. It's clear that they know how popular Asuka is, but it just doesn't seem like they know what to do with her. It's like they don't know how to book her. Like once she turned face, it just was like, what do we do? It's weird. And she's so charismatic. It's like I think the thing is a lot of people are like, oh, if you can't cut big promos, you have to have character. But she has so much character without cutting these super long, homogenous promos. So I kind of just don't understand why they don't know what to do with her. Like she's so interesting. It seems like they should be able to do something more with her.
Yeah. Let's wrap it up. The women's match are done. I'm gonna have lunch because I'm hungry. But hope you guys all enjoyed our live stream show. Where can we find you, Moxie?
You can find me across all social media platforms at that's THEE, Moxie Molly.
Rob?
You can find me on Instagram at ohmyrob28.
I love it.
On Twitter too, but I can't remember exactly what it is.
Hi, Rob.
Sorry, can't remember. I just started Twitter, so I'm not quite sure what my handle is. I can't remember.
Phil?
Oh, sorry. You can find me on Twitter at PhilDO616. And I'm somewhere writing stuff about stuff. I don't know. I'm okay.
And you can find me at Diashin and Ring the Bell DS on Twitter. And then we're gonna film the review after Monday Night Raw because I have no idea what the fuck is going on. So I'm confused.
And if you haven't yet, go check out our 2020 Women's Fan End of Year Awards. It's a spectacular little 25 minutes.
47. Oh no, it's like 37 minutes.
Whatever.
All right. Bye, y'all. Bye.
Bye.